The matchup in the draw, Maggie Bankowski and Kayla Gilmore, a sophomore for Penn, the freshman for Maryland, from the center of the field. Here we go. We're underway in the second round of the NCAA tournament, and Bankowski gets her 101st career draw control.
They really didn't, and that first half against Army was incredible. I mean, that is a really good Army team. Penn looked utterly dominant and really played Army off the field. If they can do that again today, they'll be in great shape.
That was blocked out to Brandt, who starts the second round off with a bang. Her 61st goal this season, and it puts her one away from 200 in her magnificent career for the Quakers.
Yeah, we see right there, that's just an absolute snipe. Brandt, the star on a star-studded Penn team, and Maryland native comes back to her home state and opens the scoring in dramatic fashion. You know it's going to happen. You just got to respond.
Maryland was fast on Friday as well, led by number 8 behind X right now, Lauren LaPointe, who had 5 goals. She feeds inside, but that's sent away. Or Lisa Dransk with a good start to her second round day. Her 61st of the season, which is now a career high in a single season for her. She had 60 last year, came in with 60 this year. And she also just needs one more for 200 in her career. There's a save for Suriano, her first of the day. Kate Seitz picks up the loose ball. Both defenses also just swarming to whoever has possession. Very tight defensive battle. Good feed, and there's Maryland's first goal. It's Jordan Lipkin to tie things up.
That's how you play against a top-notch defense. That feed by Abazia right there is an incredible pass. Great vision, and Lipkin has gotten to a brilliant position. She's never going to miss that. Good finish for her.
Lipkin just snuck behind that last line of defense, the Quakers, who had the assist on Lipkin's goal on the last Maryland possession.
What an assist it was, too. If you didn't watch it, go back and check the highlights after this game. I promise you, you will not regret it.
LaPointe swinging, shooting. It's wide to the right. A race for the ball. It's won by Penn. Right in that corner, kind of a blind spot for us.
Yeah, and it looked like Thomas was motioning for Seitz to move before she passed that one off. So, clearly there was a plan.
LaPointe, Thomas, the bounce and the goal. Chrissy Thomas puts Maryland in front for the first time.
That's a really bizarre one there. It just looked like Penn's defense froze, and Thomas kept moving while everyone else was standing. Maryland takes the lead.
LaPointe to Thomas, who takes it herself, and Maryland leads 2-1, 9 minutes in to the first quarter. Here's Regan O'Brien. Through a double team, the shot is into the stick of Suriano.
Yeah, it's good defending there by Hallis on block.
This one's dropped on the way to the crease. So Green to the 8-meter. Passes it out. Here's a shot and a goal for the Quakers. It's Keely Block, who had that game winner against Maryland a couple of weeks ago. She ties this one up at 2 in the second round.
Yeah, and really good shot there by Block. Just found that little bit of space for her stick. You can see right here, just kind of gets it out and then just unleashes into the corner. Really good shot. Suriano not able to stop it.
The CTO, but after the errant pass, Maryland has second life here. Just 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. LaPointe tries to do it herself. Sadransk can't do it. This next shot's off the right post. It trickles to the sideline. And that's how the opening quarter comes to a close. So Penn continues to attack for the opening possession of the second quarter. Chung with 30 seconds. Back to Brandt. She skips it, but Suriano denies it. Dupac running it up. LaPointe. Let's see what Maryland can do. LaPointe to Dupac for the goal. Maryland's back in front.
That is some great play again by the Terps. LaPointe has been outstanding today. Her runs have been so good, and we'll see here on the replay. It starts with that save. Great save by Suriano. Maryland gets into transition pretty quickly here. There's Dupac, who will end up finishing off the move. Eventually, LaPointe That's a great find to Dupac in a dangerous position, and she buries that.
For Maryland as well, on Friday, Ava Kitt scored her first collegiate goal, the freshman for Maryland. And Gilmore wins another draw, and then just a second ago, Dupac with her second of the season. Now, Edmondson had a chance inside of the 8-meter. The whistle blows, and Edmondson from that left hash. Did that sneak in? It did. Edmondson's got her first of the day, and the Terps lead is up to 2.
Yeah, it won't go in a museum, but it certainly counts. You see it right there. It just kind of sneaks through Sadransk. Edmondson is one of the best in the nation at converting free positions. She is just so automatic off of them, and yet again, Sadransk does really well to get on that, but just can't stop from crossing the line.
This has been a completely different second quarter compared to the first, when both teams went back and forth, but the first 2 minutes and change has been all Maryland. But Sadransk denies Gilmore's first shot. Penn has 9 shots, 5 of them on goal.
Again, a good sustained possession, but now Penn needs to find a big chance.
Brandt skips it inside, and Suriano does just enough to keep it out of the net. Against tight defense. Both defenses have been very solid so far. Edmondson gets triple teamed. This is out to LaPointe. Her shot's taken away. Sadransk again. They don't. You're right, Dash. The young players on the Maryland roster have really stepped up.
Yeah, the scary part for other teams is that they've got 3 years in some cases left with those players.
Brandt off the mask of Suriano. Loose ball. Brandt gets her own miss.
Headed towards her. Otherwise, it's 4-3 right now.
Penn's offense has been quiet over the last few minutes. Their last goal coming at the 1:34 mark of the first. And Suriano keeps it that way. Another shot from Brandt. The Terps scored 2 goals in a matter of 15 seconds early in this frame. Dupac's, then Edmondson's. Now Livingston joins the party.
Great ball movement by Maryland. Yet again, another great feed by Abazia. Her passing is so good, and Livingston is taking up a great position. She's moving again. Her finish is outstanding. This is what Maryland's doing in the second quarter. They're getting their chances, and they're taking them.
Livingston rattled off 2 shots on Friday, but did not find the back of the net. She gets her first goal in her first NCAA tournament.
I'll say that LaPointe has done really well. When we saw her there get on the ball, her movement's been really good. Penn's been able to stop her from scoring, but she's gotten in some really good runs. We've seen moments where she's really threatened.
This ball's headed towards the restraining line. Hallis pops it in front, where Goriarin gives it back to Penn. Now the Quakers in transition. The shot straight to goal for the Quakers. It's blocked.
It's exactly what Penn needed at a moment when it felt like Maryland was really starting to take control. Block with a great run. She thought about the pass. She held on to it, and that's a great shot by Block right there. Penn's really been able to get open space like that, but that time they find it, and Block, see, she thinks about it, fakes Schaefer, great fake, and then she unleashes that one. Penn needed that goal badly. Good defending, though, by Penn, and good save by Sadransk again.
Quick whistle right there. That was Fallon George defending.
Huge opportunity here.
Columbia Walsh, top bins to bring the Quakers within 1.
Yeah, that's really good work by Columbia Walsh. Just knew what she wanted to do, moves in quickly, gets the shot off. I have to say, Suriano may want that one back. It looked like Columbia Walsh just beat her. Oh, no, that's really fast. The positioning was one where Suriano might want it back, but Columbia Walsh did the perfect job finding that just in a spot where Suriano could not get her stick up in time.
Now just 25 seconds on the shot clock for Maryland. LaPointe looking to get involved. She takes a shot and scores!
And again, LaPointe just great movement, pops up in a dangerous position. She looks for the pass, realizes it's not on, looks around, realizes she can get the shot off, and just kind of shrugs it off. A weird angle, but she makes it work perfectly. She's been so good today.
Lauren LaPointe had been silent before that shot right there.
It's an incredible shot. She's kind of going away from goal, really well defended, and still just able to get it around and get it off into the corner.
Stop that mini run for Penn. Now Bankowski does a good job of getting it back in Brandt's hands. What can Anna Brandt do? She scores her 200th!
That is willpower. That is star power. That is pure power. So much speed. She gets into a difficult situation again with the angle, but just unloads. I mean, that's drive and determination. Immediately off the face-off win, gets in and gets an outstanding shot.
In the blink of an eye, the Quakers are back within one, and it's because of that very quick decision by Anna Brandt, and it's history for number 8 in Navy. Here's Berkery, who's been quiet. No shots for her. She came in with 57 points. Block, moving to her right. Contested by O'Farrell. Suriano comes up with another save, and now we'll just settle things down and wind down these final seconds.
And just take it with them.
Again, if you happen to miss some of the first half, 6 different goal scorers for Maryland. Lipkin, Edmondson, Thomas, LaPointe, Livingston, and Dupac. One-on-one against Major. Nowhere to go. She kicks it out. Over to Block, who has 2 of Penn's 5. Brandt against O'Farrell. Takes a shot, and it's wide to the left. Without too many stoppages.
Yeah.
Not many man-up advantages either. Only that one for Maryland. Here's Edmondson. He swings it to Avazia. Inside to Lipkin, who gives Maryland a 2-goal lead. Jordan Lipkin has her 40th goal this season.
Yeah, and you see the replay right here. Abazia's pass, so good yet again. That's kind of like the first goal where Abazia had a really good feed to Lipkin, who popped up in an almost identical spot and buried it.
Down to 57 seconds for the Quakers, looking for the response. O'Brien sends Suriano to the ground, but she keeps it in front. Schaefer with good defense. Over to Berkery, guarded by Kennedy Major. Now back out to Layla Green. 25 on the shot clock here for Keely Block. A shot straight to Suriano. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Gory Aaron there again, taking this one away from behind. And now she's in a dead sprint past the restraining line. Inside the 8-meter, O'Farrell is there for the block. And the Quakers have an 8-meter chance.
Huge opportunity here for Penn, though.
Gory Aaron to the 8-meter. She can't capitalize. Suriano has another save, her 11th. And now the Maryland defense is in control here to begin the back half of the timeout. Timeout used by Karen Brower Corbett on the Quakers side. Just 2 minutes remain, and Suriano does it again. Her 12th save keeps this a 2-goal game. Working to the right, just 11 seconds remain. Brandt through a triple team as her shot go long. Columbia Walsh tries to race to the back line. The whistle blows with just 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Right to this Maryland defense. They did a great job there against Brandt.
So a quick shot for Columbia Walsh. Suriano comes up with another save. Make it 13 for her through 3 quarters. So 70 seconds here for the Quakers, looking to bring this within 1 goal. Penn had a big fourth quarter lead against Maryland the last time, and now it's Keely Block to make it a 1-goal deficit in College Park for the Quakers.
Hat-trick for Block, and that is a great shot. Ooh, Suriano might want that one back. It was kind of right at her, but also at the same time, the speed on that, just so hard to get a read on. That's a great shot by Block. So much speed and power in it.
Dupac out to Livingston, who both have goals in this one. Dupac inside, Thomas over to LaPointe. LaPointe wrapping, shooting, and scoring! 8-6 Maryland.
Just felt like the Terps were a step ahead of that Penn defense throughout that entire end of that possession. You see right here, LaPointe comes around, everyone's slow collapsing to her. The defense doesn't really do enough to stop her right there, and she's been so good today.
Penn on the move. Eden Welch against Hallis. Passes left for Berkery. The shot, the response for the Quakers. It's Chung with her first.
And right there, that's a huge goal, but also, we've talked about Berkery. She's been quiet all day. That's a great pass. Chung has given Maryland a taste of her own medicine. Pulls up into the spot that Lipkin's gotten into a couple times, and Chung, usually a creator, that time she finishes brilliantly. Great positioning by Chung.
Comes out of her normal spot and gets it back right before it hits the restraining line. Edmondson to a wide open LaPointe, who finishes it off. A hat trick for LaPointe. She's unstoppable.
Wow. Playoff LaPointe. It's a legend now. That's a great finish. Great pass by Edmondson, too. She's been really quiet today, but you can see it right here. Great pass. LaPointe so well to turn around. Gets that around a couple defenders. Great shot.
Now Welch weaving. Back to Chung. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Brandt against Hallis. Looking for a lane. Denied by Suriano.
Yeah, good stop by Suriano. Looked like that was maybe going high, but Suriano could not take chances, and she did a really good job getting behind that one.
Regan O'Brien guarded by Nev O'Farrell. A lot of passing and a lot of scoring. Berkery finally gets involved. Her first goal makes it a one-goal game once again.
You really needed that from her. Berkery, that possession was going nowhere. Maryland defending so well. You see right here, Berkery pops up in dangerous position and finishes.
9-8 with 6:17 to go in the second round of the NCAA tournament. Over to Thomas, back to Edmondson. Now Avazia swings it right back to Edmondson. Through traffic, the whistle blows, and it's a free position for Maryland.
Has a big opportunity here for the Terps.
She's on that second hash mark from the right. She goes to goal and scores! Edmondson puts Maryland in double digits and back up by 2.
Yeah, it's a massive moment. You see right here, Edmondson just zoomed in, and great job right there, just finishing easily. So good from free positions. Entered today, and I mean, really, she was already top 5 in the nation free position conversion percentage.
Here's Brandt against O'Farrell. The fake on the pass between the legs. What a goal to get her hat trick.
Big games bring the best out of big players. Anna Brandt has been so active today, yet again makes a run, and that is just a venomous shot that finds its way through Suriano. Her team desperately needed it, but it all starts with the defensive play right here. Edmondson on the move, so dangerous. Great stop by Gorieron, saves her possession, and at the other end, Anna Brandt, tough shot, going away, tough angle, somehow finds the 5-hole.
Chung with it now, only the one shot, but it was a goal. Approaching the 3-minute mark. It's Brandt on the right side of the fan, moving towards the crease, and it's on the outside of the net. Suriano closed the angle, but Penn has a chance coming back out. Nev O'Farrell with the push from behind. Now Brandt off the post, out of bounds, and it remains a one-goal game.
Great goaltending.
So the Quakers have another life. Brandt through traffic, picked up by O'Farrell. She's saying she was touched on the head, but no whistle blew. It's block. Over to the right for Chung. Inside, Berkery catches the pass, back out to block. Just 12 seconds. Block falls down. It's picked up by O'Farrell. The Terrapins try to play keep away. They turn it over again. The pass, the shot, the score! with 2 seconds left. The Quakers tie the game at 10. Unbelievable.
This is delirium right now if you're Penn. But oh my goodness, this is a ridiculous sequence of play. First, the turf monster just catches block and looks at the end. Her body language, she knows it's done. O'Farrell's pass, though, is off. It's another unforced error, another turnover. And Chung, usually the playmaker, in a great position.
Maryland has won the draw battle so far 15-9. Bankowski against Gilmore again. Gilmore pops it up to herself, and the Terrapins have the upper hand to begin the first overtime. Over to LaPointe. Back and forth Maryland goes. Nobody getting too close yet. Lipkin around the crease. The shot. It's taken away. Zadransk gives Penn a chance. Still picked up by the Quakers. Just 3 seconds. Columbia Walsh runs out of time. It's a shot clock violation. What a stand by the Maryland defense.
Yeah, incredible defending by Hallis, one-on-one with Brandt.
Edmondson on the fast break. Full momentum ahead. She takes the shot. It's taken away by the Quakers. The defense is coming to life. They had some late second magic in the fourth. Can they do it again in overtime? Block. Looking for Welch. Sterling comes up with the turnover. Full steam ahead with 7 seconds. She passes off to Lipkin. One final chance before the buzzer. Thomas hangs on to it. Once again, it's Kayla Gilmore for Maryland in the draw circle. Maggie Bankowski for Penn. A whistle. Brandt lost the goggles to the sideline. Dupac picked it up. She's pushed from behind. Kathy Reese calling for the push from behind. But it's awarded to the Quakers, who had the game tying goal with just 2 seconds left. Hands it off for Columbia Walsh. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Chung behind. Berkery sends Penn to the NCAA quarterfinals. Down to just 2 seconds in the fourth quarter. Penn gets the game tying goal. And with 1:41 left in the overtime, the Quakers stun Maryland in College Park.
What a moment. Penn had their play. They were calling for it on the sideline, and you just see it right here. It's a great run by Berkery, kind of untracked. She's able to come from behind the net. Tough angle, but she's just able to get that shot off before she gets closed down.